At the beginning, it's all you have, a simple forehand, a simple backhand. It's all you have at the end, too. Being ranked number 1 is not enough. I had to prove that I deserved to be ranked number 1. I had to win that second Grand Slam. Winning a tennis match is a bit like receiving religious faith. You can't get there by work alone. You need grace, and you can't ever take it for granted. I wanted to prove myself again and again and again. I wanted to beat them all. I was 18 years old, the reigning Wimbledon champ, with nothing but time in front of me. What sets the great players apart from the good players? The good players win when everything is working. The great players win even when nothing is working, even when the game is ugly, that is, when they are not great. If you don't know where you come from, you don't know who you are. I'm an athlete. I go out there and fight my heart out. Nothing makes you want something more than having it and losing it. Until I got that top ranking, I hadn't realized how much I'd wanted it. Now, more than anything, I wanted it back. The player who keeps working 5 minutes after everyone else has quit, who carries on late in the third set when the wind is blowing and the rain is coming down, wins. You can't control what people say about you and what they think about you. You can't plan for bad luck. You can only work your hardest and do your best and tell the truth. In the end, it's the effort that matters. The rest is beyond your control. I don't worry about what my opponent is doing. The more matches I play, the more confident I get. Every loss teaches you something. The quicker you learn from the losses, then forget about the actual losing, the better off you will be. And do it fast. I'm not the next anyone, I'm the first Maria Sharapova. I hope people take away every kind of lesson, good and bad. This is a story about sacrifice, what you have to give up. But it's also just the story of a girl and her father and their crazy adventure. I'm just a very tough person when I go on the court, and I really don't want to lose. I learned there's a big difference between juniors and the pros. My main goal is to stay healthy because when you're injured you realize how lucky you are to have your health. That was my gift. Not strength or speed, stamina. I never got bored. Whatever I was doing, I could keep doing it forever. I liked it. I locked into each task, and stayed at it until I got it right. Everyone wants to be with you when you win Grand Slams, but who will stick close when the whole world turns on you? That's the question. As an individual, I take every match seriously, no matter who I'm going to play. I've been playing against older and stronger competition my whole life. It has made me a better tennis player and able to play against this kind of level despite their strength and experience. When you look good, you feel good. Confidence with what you're wearing is very important. If you feel good, you will always perform your best without worrying about anything. When you're going through tough moments, you never know when you are going to have good moments. Tennis has given me this wonderful life and I'm very grateful for it. When you are young, you are a little naive. If I'm nervous, it means I had to work hard to get there, whether it's playing in a tournament or speaking at an event. So I try to stop and be proud of getting to live in that moment. I hit a ball for a living, but I have that passion to keep learning. When I walk through that gate to the court, that's my escape. I block out everything, good and bad. You control your own wins and losses. My family and I built my whole career from scratch. I have had lots of luck in my career, but there has also been a lot of hard work. I love yoga. I do yoga when I have time, which is not very often. A great tennis career is something that a 15-year-old normally doesn't have. I hope my example helps other teens believe they can accomplish things they never thought possible. I owe a lot to my parents. No matter what you study, the thing that you know best is what you grew up with. I know my roots and I cannot forget the journey I made. I heard endless conversations between my parents when I was going to sleep about how we would survive, how we would continue. All of them were about trying to make me better. I don't follow other players or the tournaments they play. I have my own schedule and do my own thing. I never really think, oh, I want to be or play like so-and-so. I just like being myself. If you're able to help some people and make them smile and make them realize that life is good, then that's worth so much more than buying a pair of shoes.